Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Fruitini, and today I am showing you the book that I'm reading next. I've just finished Skandar and the Phantom Rider. I have put a quick small, not review, but my thoughts on the book over on Instagram. I enjoyed this book, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the first. I just felt my mind drifting on occasion. Like I was reading the words and my mind started to wander off onto something else, and then all of a sudden I would come back again and then forget what it was that I'd read and had to go back and reread a few paragraphs so I could catch up again. That didn't happen in the first. Maybe it was just the mindset that I was in at that particular time I was reading. I'm not entirely sure. But I did give this book a 4 out of 5. It was a good book. It was enjoyable. And I will definitely be reading the third when it comes out next April 24. I am genuinely interested in where this story goes, and overall I did enjoy it. But the next book that I'm going to be reading, this was a book that I had from a subscription box. I believe it was Illumicrate. Yeah, it was an Illumicrate book. This is called The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. I've no idea what this book is about. I'll just quickly show you around the book because it is a Illumicrate exclusive. It does have a different cover, and it does have these lovely stenciled edges, black edges on the top, nice stenciled edge along the side, and black on the bottom, and The Whispering Dark, Kelly Andrew on the back. And I'll read you the blurb on the back. A paranormal thriller laced with twists and revelations that will stop your heart, by Aidan Thomas, New York Times best-selling author of Cemetery Boys. The Whispering Dark will burrow into your bones and nestle deep, refusing to let go. Kelly Andrews' prose is aching and lyrical, the mark of a master in the making, by Hafsa Faisal, New York Times best-selling author of We Hunt the Flame. Now, what I did notice when I was looking at this, the cover, even though there's flowers, I didn't actually realise at the time that there is like skulls in the flowers, which intrigues me, and it's the same on the front cover as well. It does have a reversible dust jacket, so if I take the dust jacket off, bear with me, I'm trying to do this with one hand and it's not working very well. just pull it, Fruits, just pull it. So the reversible dust jacket looks like this. I actually quite like this version. So it's a reversible dust jacket. So we got a guy sitting on some stairs there. A very interesting looking lady, and the flowers. Now I'll read you the blurb that's on the inside cover. This says, Delaney always talked to the dark, but now the dark talks back. Delaney Mayers Petrov is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf. So when she's accepted into a prestigious program at Godboll University that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself. But a semester gets off to a rocky start when she has an awkward encounter with a pretentious upperclassman whom she has every intention of keeping her distance from. Colton Price has been ordered to keep far away from the new girl and the voices that call to her from the shadows, but the pull of her proves impossible to ignore, and he can't help but be fascinated by her unusual talents. After fellow student turns up dead, Delaney and Colton are forced to form a tenuous alliance, plummeting down a rabbit hole of deeply buried university secrets. They soon find themselves up against something old and nameless, an enemy that threatens to tear them and their forbidden partnership apart. Now, I actually think that sounds really interesting, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this book. Here's a little bit about the author, Kelly Andrew. Kelly Andrew herself, I didn't know this, Kelly Andrew lost her hearing when she was 4 years old. She's been telling stories ever since. Kelly lives in New England with her husband, their 2 daughters, and a Persnickety Boston Terrier. So there's a little bit about the author. I honestly didn't realise that she was deaf herself, so that's interesting. This was an Illumicrate exclusive, we do have a nice cover on the hardback itself, which is really nice. We've got the Whispering Dark and the author on the side, and it's just black, plain black on the back cover. It's actually quite nice. I'm actually thinking, because I have started, when I read one of these, like a hardback book, I do tend to keep the dust jackets on, and look what's happened. It's started to rip. So I am actually tempted to keep this off whilst I'm reading it, so it just preserves the cover a little bit more. But this cover is really pretty, so I'm not going to damage it this way. Actually, saying that, that's ripped as well. I don't think I've done that, you know. I think that was done when I had the book, because I wouldn't have done that to it. So to preserve the cover, the dust jacket, I probably will read it as it is like that, and I think that looks really nice. It is actually signed as well. Oh, there we go. There's the inside cover as well. That's pretty. And even here, the flowers have got little skulls on, and it is actually signed by the author as well. So there we go. And there are, how many pages without spoiling it for myself? Let me just quickly check. There are, where are you, pages? Page numbers. I can't see any page numbers. I'm saying there's 390 pages, so it'll probably take me the best part of a week to read this anyway. So that is the book that I'm going to be reading next. If you do like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and if you are watching this when it's published, which is the Wednesday the 5th of July, I will be doing a live reading sprint tomorrow, the 6th of July, and we'll start reading this book on that sprint, so feel free to join me on that if you would like to. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.